get back to some trending topics this morning. Some big news yesterday. Naheed Nenshi named Best Mayor in the world.
The world!
The world, yay!
Jazz hands.
He beat out 9 other nominees, and yesterday was also his birthday. So happy birthday and congratulations to our mayor.
What should other mayors learn from Mr. Nenshi? Tom?
Leadership. I think he's held Calgary together through some crisis and been a strong leader. And I think that's
okay, thank you.
Michelle, we've had our share of crises as well.
And I would say he brings a lot to the table by way of acceptance. You know, he's a very, open, he sort of wants to help everybody. He doesn't sort of pick, favorites. So he's a very open, honest. If he's oopsed in the past, he usually comes pretty clean to that and wants to, make amends or at least say that, hey, I might not have said that very well.
Yeah.
And he was, the group that chose him said he was an urban visionary who doesn't neglect the nitty-gritty of local government. He's a role model for decisive management, inclusivity, and forward thinking, which is all basically things.
And I think he's real.
Yes.
That's the big thing is because you tweet with him and he comes back and you've seen some of the funny things he does, but I think it just makes everybody really appreciate him because he's real.
Yeah, he's very approachable as well. If you've ever run into him, he's really nice.
He seems to be that way. Okay, so now we're just giving this a little love fest for Mayor Nenshi. Let's be honest here. He has some detractors as well too, saying that his leadership style may be a little bit too forceful.
I don't know. Every group needs a strong leader, right? Sometimes rub against other people that have strong emotions or strong leadership skills themselves, and that could be a possibility of that one.
You're in the fire hall,
yeah,
and someone's got to take charge and saying, Tom, you got to get yourself over there and do it right now, even though you may not agree with it.
Still got to do it, right? So same sort of thing. He takes the lead in the city of Calgary, and unfortunately sometimes people don't like the decisions.
And he's passionate. He has detractors, but passion goes a long way. So, and he really cares about Calgary, and you see that even when he does things like you said, when he does things that maybe aren't the best idea, you can still know that in the end, it's because he's really passionate about Calgary needing to go a certain way or be a world-class city. You know that that's what he's doing.
Well, Kate mentioned about being a forward thinker. I mean, he is with social media as an example.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely one of his good qualities. Any bad qualities that we don't like? Anything he needs to work on?
Maybe being a little bit less dismissive sometimes of other people, though I know it has to be hard for him, right? Because we only see a tiny snippet of him having to deal with people who are nasty to him, but I think he has to deal with it in his office all the time. And I have to say, as my personality, I could never be in the public sector because I would be like, leave me alone.
So what's the future with this guy? So here he is. He's now been, he's gotten this great accolade. What's next for? What do you think should be next for him, Michelle? Where should he go next? Just keep being our mayor for the next 20 years?
Well, I think he's loved enough that he would definitely be accepted as mayor going forward. Like I think election time away he would go, and if not, maybe he goes more into provincial, politics and just sort of carries that love onto like a bigger stage.
Platform.
Yeah.
Do we want to share him though? Or do we want to just keep moving forward?
He'd be a good face for Alberta or Canada in general.
Yeah.
He's very well known, and he's even when we talk sometimes, he does a lot of pro-Alberta things even when he's representing Calgary.
Yeah.
So
well, and even going back to what Mary had said about him being passionate, I think whatever he's involved with, he seems to be passionate and loves. So whether it's just our city or the entire province, if he could take that and, do that with an entire province, all the power to you.
Well, Stephen Harper, where did he come from? I mean, he's from this area. So look where he's gone to be prime minister. Why not? It's just, and that's the great thing about this. Why not? And the fact that he's representing, as you said, Tom, not only our city, but I'm sure he could represent our province, if not Western Canada, if not the entire
Well, is he not already doing that, though?
You're
representing us worldwide? I mean, he was just named best mayor of the world, so clearly people know about him outside of
stage.
Who doesn't know about this guy? Yeah. And you're also hearing too, people are learning from him. So other mayors are learning from him, and other people in the sector, in the political sector arena, are learning from him. He's doing something right.
Yeah.
So let's applaud him and let's say, hey, go for it. We're there to back you up.
Wow. pretty broad statement, but yes.
Well, think about
I don't-
a lot of people here in Calgary
A
would
lot
say
of people, yeah. No,
Yeah.
for sure. There's
Yeah.
definitely a large majority that would, yes.
Oh, no question about it, too. Our poll this morning, let's get right to this, is asking the question about, well, charities. Is Calgary doing enough to help local charities? Yes, yes, but we could do better, or no. Post your answer on Twitter or Facebook. You'll find the link to our trending poll at Trending on Shaw. Could we do better? What do you think?
I
Could we
think
do
you
better?
can always do better. There's always more money to raise or more volunteer hours because we focus on money, but that's one thing that I think everybody here can say is that giving your time and your effort is also a big thing, right? So that's something that people forget to do.
Yeah, we have charities that have a lot of limelight, some that don't have the limelight. It's probably those ones who are lesser known, need more love.
Yeah.
Do we have too many charities?
I don't think it's too many charities. I think there's just so many people, groups, events, like between kids' sports teams, schools. Like there's
Right.
always different groups, and try to find those ones that you're going to stand behind and help out, whether it be a community or a larger event.
Yeah, and again, if you want to vote on our trending poll question, just go to our Twitter or Facebook page. You'll find us at Trending on Shaw, and you'll find the link there. And we'll keep you up to speed as the hour progresses on how you are voting.
We're going to take a quick break, but we will be back very shortly with more trending topics and more interviews with our guests.